Hi, this is Judy Gilmer from Rarely, Vermont. I just wanted to talk to you today a little bit about stress. You might not realize the stress you are under. And in looking at definition of stress, here are some of the words and phrases commonly used. A force exerted, pressing or pulling or pushing against, twist or compress, deformation caused by an outside force. Granted, most of these definitions are from a scientific aspect, but the adjectives still get the point across for the stress that we feel: compressed, outside forces pushing in on us, exerted forces. Merriam-Webster defines stress as a physical, chemical, or emotional factor that causes bodily or mental tensions and may be a factor in disease causation. Some stress isn't bad. Our bodies were designed to utilize stress in a good way, but for a short amount of time. For example, if the car stops suddenly in front of you, or even worse, your child wanders off at the store, your body is flooded with hormones when you feel that initial stress. Your heart rate picks up, you breathe faster, your blood pressure increases, your body creates sugar for increased energy, your muscles tighten. All of this is to help you to either take flight or to fight. This is great for hitting the brakes to avoid crashing into the car in front of you, or for rushing to the toy aisle where you find your child. And after that initial stress, normally your body calms down because the need for these hormones has ceased and your body goes back to normal rhythms. However, these fight or flight hormones are the same ones that are released when you're stressed about things that you can't really fight. So while some stress is good, in the long run, all this extra stress we put on ourselves is not so good. So what are you stressed about? From stress.org, the leading cause of stress in 2017 was the future of our nation. Well, in 2014, it was job pressure. Unsurprisingly, 78% of us said COVID was a source of stress in 2020, at least per the American Psychology Association. So you might ask, what are some of the other common causes of stress? Well, in 2017, the top 5 were the future of our nation, money, work, political climate, and violence and crime. And in 2014, the pressures or the stresses were job pressures, money, health, nutrition, relationships, and media overload. I would say those top 10 between those 2 years, the top 5 between those 2 years, are still very much a part of our society these days. I mean, media overload, don't even get me started. So the effects of stress, short-term and long-term. As mentioned above, your body works hard during stressful situations to leave you prepared to flight or fight. But stressful situations are supposed to be short in duration, so your body can return to normal functions. Constant stress makes your body work harder than it needs to, and this can lead to emotional issues of feeling overwhelmed, the need for control, or feeling like you're constantly out of control, being easily irritated or angered, low self-esteem, feeling worthless, physically low energy, stomach issues, headaches, muscle tension, increased infections. And then there's the behavioral aspect: withdraw from others, avoid responsibilities, increased drug, alcohol, or tobacco use, restlessness, pacing, fidgeting. These are all short-term effects. For long-term effects, it's even more serious, especially to your heart. It seems to take the brunt of the consequences. So mentally, there is depression, anxiety, personality disorders. For the body, there's abnormal heart rhythms, heart attacks, heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, or other eating disorders. And then for the body, there's the loss of sex drive, skin issues like acne and psoriasis and eczema. There's heartburn and acid reflux and other stomach issues. And I'd really like to help you with 10 different ways to combat stress. I have a free resource. It's in the link in the video. But it's just some ideas to help your body be better equipped to heal itself. There's also some visual aspects. I walk you through a couple of visual exercises on how to relax. And with those visual exercises, you get 3 free landscapes But yeah, I'd really like you not to feel so stressed because there's really no need to be as stressed as we are. So, are there any questions? I got to figure out how to see if there's any questions. So give me a second. Oh, I see Erica's on. Hi, Erica. Any questions?